Right before turning on the camera, I heard a song just as I was turning on literally the camera or the video to start. I heard, you don't mean nothing at all to me. And I don't know the words of that song. I have to admit I was never really a fan of that song. But so I don't know why that came to me. I haven't heard it in a while, but maybe it'll have something to do with this reading. You don't mean nothing at all to me. Bum, dun, dun, bum. I don't know anything more about that except for she says, it's like the way she sings is a little unique. She says a few words like, I have no idea. I don't know the song. That's why I don't know why it came to me. But okay. I'm going to use the Monology deck in a different way this time. Something unique. So let's see. May have nothing to do with that. It could have just been, I don't know, for another reading. Know you are loved. New moon in Libra. And first quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. So know you are loved and release control coming out together is a combination message to not feel like you have to hold on tight to someone, knowing that you are lovable, that you are loved. You don't have to hold on tight and fear that you're going to lose love because you are loved. And I know that's easier said than done. It comes with practice of your mindset over time if you're not there yet. But the message is telling you to release control and know that you are loved. Full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. So you may be passionate about someone, fiery. Aries is a fire sign. You may feel like you need to hold on tight with all your might. But this is saying don't do that anymore. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. So attend to the details of your life. Don't let life pass you by. Don't let the little things go, by the wayside because you're trying to keep up with someone else and watch what they're doing, keeping up with their whereabouts or what. I guess I'm sensing a little bit of an obsessive love here. And if you're obsessing over someone and trying to keep a close eye on them and want to be around them so much, you may be letting your laundry get piled up. The details, you may be letting your projects get logged. You may be just like needing to wash your hair. I don't know. There are details that you need to tend to, and you're kind of ignoring and neglecting those things because you're obsessed. Detoxify, full moon in Taurus. So detoxify your energy. Detoxify your energy, that whatever's driving you to feel obsessed, to feel desperate. Do some cleansing. You may want to purify your diet. You can start there, but also maybe detoxifying can involve like an increase in exercise to get your mind straight, to get more discipline, build a routine so that you become more in control of your life. That's what I'm getting from detoxify. New moon in Pisces. Attuned to the divine. Attuned to the Almighty. Yeah, you know, keep your connection to God. Always put God first. And right now, if you're obsessed over someone else, that's a clear indication that you are not attuned to the divine. You are not putting God first, because you would understand when you put God first in your life, you never put anyone else above yourself. You never hone in on anybody else's whereabouts, how they feel about you in a desperate way, because you feel so consumed with love by the divine. And you know that the divine will want you to live a better life, to treasure yourself more than that. So, and then 2 cards came out alongside that. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius and full moon in Libra. Find a balance. So find a balance for your emotions, kind of like a King of Cups, emotionally mature. Love someone, you can love them very fully while also loving and respecting yourself enough not to fall into the traps of desperation, holding on, jealousy, control, possessiveness, stalking. Nobody wants to be, you'll just push somebody away or make them wish they never met you, so you don't want to do that, and it's not good for yourself. It's a cry for help from yourself when you are in an obsessive state. Your inner child is saying, look at me, I'm important. You know what I mean? Attention, go within. So let's see what signs we have mostly here. We have Saggy, Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Aries. The whole crew is here, Taurus and Libra. So the only doubles I see here are Libra and Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. Libra, one Sag, one Pisces, one Aries, one Virgo. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to this Lenormand and see what we can get. Not going to do too many from Lenormand, just a few. Garden. This is like public, community. You see how they're all hanging outside, having a nice picnic, but a whole group of people, like a large group. Like a family reunion. I think this means get social. Get out and see more people. Don't just hone in on the person that you're in a relationship with and close off other people in your life. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while. Maybe you haven't hung out with your boys or with your girls, with your cuz. You know, call them up and just hang out for the weekend, not just for a few hours so you can get back and check in on so-and-so or be sure to be home with them, or like really let go and let God and know if that person's meant for you. You haven't seen them Friday through Sunday doesn't mean that they're going to evaporate into thin air. And if they end up doing something in that meantime, and you're not watching over them and you feel like, oh my gosh, I loosened my grip. Guess what? It was meant to happen in that time period. And you're not supposed to be with them if you feel that triggered, like something's wrong. I need to look out for them. I need to keep up with them. I feel a desperate energy here from somebody, and I just think that that's not healthy at all. So hang out with some people. It'll be like a breath of fresh air. Yeah, see the sunset in that picture. Go and see the sunset. Child, your inner child. That's what I was feeling earlier. When I see this, immediately I'm thinking your inner child wants to have fun. Look at her. Whee! She wants to have fun. Or he wants to have fun. Stop obsessing and being all bent out of shape and all, you know, stick in the mud day in and day out. Have fun. Remember what you're here to do. Do life. Sun, be happy. Let the sun back in your life again. I was just saying, see the sunset, see the sun rise. This beautiful sun over the group setting there. Yeah. Let the sun back in your life. Okay. Let's get some situations for this message. Let's see what could have been happening in this relationship or in your past that could be causing you to have such a firm grip on your lover. Financial support. Financial support. I didn't see that. I thought this was an emotional link. Dare say that you have a grip on somebody or you're obsessed with them because you want their money? Now, that is a horse of a different color. If that's what's going on. Soulmate. So you want their money and you think they're your soulmate at the same time. So you're really hooked. Or you're really obsessed. Okay. Your meal ticket in your love life, huh? Okay. Access granted in a meeting. Access granted is about social media, fake profiles, hiding online, and meeting. 2 more people, discussions, planning. So maybe you're trying to plan a social media meeting, or you want to cross their paths on social media. With these combined, that's what I'm thinking. So you want to cross paths somehow with the soulmate, and it's based on some financial support that you need. All right? Escapade, because you want to arrange an escapade, a meeting, a hideaway. There's that word again, a hideaway or hiding or something like that. Adventure. You want to go on an escapade for a roller coaster. You want to go for a ride for real. Okay. Adrenaline rush. Intervention triggers. Name, card, places triggers. Intervention, rescue, others involved. You're too triggered by this relationship. It's calls for intervention, maybe some psychological counseling or something. Even like I was saying before, where's that card? The group, the public, the friends and family. They could maybe be an intervention if they notice some signs in you or they see that you are not well. I think it's gotten to that point. I'm picking up on somebody who just is not well right now. There should be some kind of intervention. All right, we go to the tarot. This is a family situation or a happy, you're going after your happiness, or let's see some more. What's this about a family? Oh my, 2 knights came out, a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Pentacles. So wanting to move toward them, to offer them something. You consider them like family to you. The Sun, so this would make you very happy. And the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Because right now, if you're a Queen of Pentacles, you're sad, or you're going to go toward a sad Queen of Pentacles, or you want to go toward a sad, a Queen of Pentacles in grief, or just thinking about this Queen of Pentacles makes you sad. Let's see. Temperance. Again, that's that balancing of your emotions, being emotionally mature. Or this Queen of Pentacles can also be a Sag. The World is the end of a cycle. It's closed out. Yeah, you got to put it to rest. Okay, so this relationship is not even one that you're still in. This is over. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. You may be trying to sneak your way back into their life, or you're obsessive for sure. I'm surprised the Devil didn't come out for obsession. Let me tell you more about this person, the person in collective that is obsessed. Why? Why are they, or who are they? The Lovers and the Seven of Swords, Three of Wands at a distance. So someone at a distance, trying to sneak up on the Lovers at a distance. This could mean you want to sneak up on a couple at a distance. Or it could mean you want to sneak up on your lover at a distance, but you need to put it to rest. What else about this person? Yeah, you want to come in quickly, or you may want to attack. I know I sense some delusional energy here. The Hermit, you're watching, looking into them, like investigating. Or you're a Virgo. You want you want Ace of Cups, new love, or a renewal of love, so to speak, if this is an old relationship from the past. So that's what you're looking for. And finances, as it said before. Yeah, excuse me. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Finance, greed. You want to force your way in? Or is this person protected? Depends on how this is. What's the next one? Hanged Man. Maybe that person's protected. There's some delays, or there will be a pause in plans to go forward toward. Yeah, a delay of this Knight of Wands trying to come forward, and all that passionate, fiery determination to take. Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. You could be a Queen of Swords, or to take from a Queen of Swords, but her guard is up. That sword is up. You ain't getting past that sword, my friend. It's another one. I wasn't going to post it. It came out like this earlier, and I didn't like the negativity. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. That's your wish fulfillment, is to get some big coin out of this situation. Yeah, this is the same energy too. At the bottom of the deck, the Aquarius star. So it could be Aquarius involved, or this is a healer, involved. I don't know, but yeah, my advice is to just quit while you're ahead, get some help, move on. And what can I say to this? Because it could be someone in the collective that's on the other end of this, that's dealing with this. Let me see, can I give you some advice? that they're going to be dealing with an obsessive person that's really bent on causing some trouble here. Anything at all. To the sea. Go with the flow is what it means, but I always say just go with the flow. Let me find some other hints of something more meaningful here that could apply. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. So things will play out is what I'm thinking for this. Relationship message, I'll go to that. There are points in a relationship when you had to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Yeah, I think that this is indeed a situation that you had to loosen your grip. And they say see where the relationship leads you, but I would say to loosen your grip and let the relationship go. Community came out again. Embrace your loved ones. Spend time with your family and your friends. Get a hold back on yourself again. Let your inner child out and play instead of trying to keep up with another person or to hone in on their finances, whatever's driving you to make you feel like you need to go, full force towards somebody. Do something else, spend your life having fun, make every moment count. Between worlds, trying to step out of a gray world and go toward the beautiful sun, go toward the beautiful colors. Right now you're living in darkness, bleakness. You want to go toward where every day you wake up you feel vibrant again. You can see colors again. So that's what I'm, that's all I got for this one. Drained. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.